And good afternoon, YouTube community, guys and girls. It's your boy Lex Anderson, and I am here front and center. I've been hearing it on YouTube, hearing it, reading it on Twitter. My Twitter, of course, being at Mr. Fifth Avenue. 0-4, they're saying to me, 0-4. I, the prophet, didn't get a game this weekend. And in case you're wondering where you are and what you're watching, I'm Lex Anderson, and you have entered the Sports Opinion Log. So, if you know or don't know the drill, all videos are sponsored by my hair company at celebrityhaircore.com. Guys, if you're looking to get the perfect Valentine's Day gift or look for your lady, check us out at celebrityhaircore.com. Follow us on Twitter at celebhaircore for our special social media sales that you won't find on the site. And let us make her look like the hashtag CHC star she is. All right, folks, no excuses. I'm here, front and center. Give me what you got. I couldn't even get a game this weekend. Wow. Maybe me and the Buffalo Bills do have something in common. They were 0-4 in the Super Bowl, and I, the prophet, 0-4 this weekend. Nothing but to do except take the comments, take the likes, take the dislikes. Final score, Patriots 35, Tennessee Titans 14. Shout out once again, first and foremost, to the Bling Dynasty, the guy who is the Undertaker to my mankind. The Bling Dynasty with 7,000 subscribers versus your boy Lex Anderson with his 175 subscribers. Like the Undertaker said to mankind when he threw him off the top of the Hell in the Cell, I'm going to make you famous. So shout out to the Bling Dynasty. Your Patriots move on. I am here front and center. I cannot make excuses for what happened, but I can tell you this much. My hatred for the Patriots will never die. And it was more like the Titans versus the Patriots because there were very questionable calls made against my team. Decker, 3rd and 4th, catches a first down. Referees want to blow the whistle for offensive pass interference. Even the commentators was like, I see nothing. Then there was like some type of false start play on a kick. You get it, folks. The point is that when the Patriots had their 21-7 lead, the refs finally eased up, but the damage was done. The Patriots defense, 8 sacks on Mariota. Malarkey has now left, not coming back as the head coach. This is what the Patriots do best, folks. They just wreak havoc and destroy everything that comes into contact with their cheating hands. So now we're without a head coach. Yeah, so I guess that's it. That's all I got to say, right? So now the Patriots get to face Jacksonville, but we'll talk about that in a bit. The second game, the Battle of the Birds. Final score, Eagles 15, Falcons 10. And you know what, folks? I get it. I make the predictions, and I will stand by my predictions. Because surely I'm thinking I labeled the Falcons as Super Bowl pretenders anyway. I said Matt Ryan chokes and comes up small in big situations. But I was at least picking them to get to the title game. They can't even get that far. Wentz holds it down. Ajay runs through the Falcons' defense. The Eagles' defense holds them on lock. Sanu, Julio slip-up Jones. I'm just a fan. I'm not a millionaire, first and foremost. I'm not a millionaire athlete who comes up small in big games the way Matt Ryan consistently does time after time after time. And Julio Jones, I don't care if he has 200 yards receiving every game next season. In the postseason, he is a bust. He is a loser. He is not big time. He is not prime time. He's the guy that when you depend on him the most, he'll slip and fall. And of course, the refs let it play out because he slipped. The refs can't rescue you when you slip. And then people saying if he had, and the ball goes through his hands, through his gloved millionaire hands. He can't catch a simple pass. And of course, the commentators are like, oh, well, if he had caught the ball, he would have probably been out of bounds anyway. But maybe he would have been forced out. Maybe something different could have happened. Maybe it would have been a flag. Who knows? But we'll never know. We'll never know because the Falcons are pretenders. They're chokers. They're losers. And I will now and forever hate on the Atlanta Falcons, their organization, their players, and their fans who believe that they're anything other than what they've shown themselves to be. Losers. Okay. I had to get that off the system. Oh, but here's a stat if you did or did not know, which of course I didn't know until the game was playing. But when it comes to the Battle of the Birds between the Eagles, Falcons, Seahawks, and Cardinals, the home team is a perfect 9-0. Wow, who would have thought, right? And speaking of the O, happy Martin Luther King Day for his legacy and what he stood for. Martin Luther King, the hat comes off to you, sir. Moment of silence. You are a winner. Okay, so now, where else did I go wrong? Of course, the Sunday games. Well, let's get started. Well, of course, what did you expect? I mean, like, I've wrote it this long. Unfortunately, as of this video, this is where I will be getting off. I'll still be wearing my gear, but, you know, or maybe I'll just go with a black t-shirt since, you know, both my teams got eliminated, even though this is via an anonymous fan that sent this to your boy Lex Anderson at the Sports Opinion Log. And you can stay in the know by following the Sports Opinion Log on Facebook. I'll gladly see you there. Or again, you can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Fifth Avenue. But let's just get down to brass tacks, right? Final score, Jaguars 45, Steelers 42. I definitely didn't see that coming. Despite the stats that showed, the Jaguars pretty much did and do own the Steelers, who of course committed the acrimonious sin of looking past their opponent. Talking about the Patriots when you ain't even done playing the Jaguars. What a smack in the face. What a disrespect to the Jaguars, their organization, their players, and their fans. And that's what happens. You get eliminated. I was at work. I didn't get home until like the third quarter. I think the score was like 28-21. Jaguars had the lead, which they held on to, and they maintained. Bortles, he did his thing. Key third downs, 8 of 14 on third downs actually. And how about Leonard Fournette, right? Youngest player in the Super Bowl era with over 100 yards and 3 touchdowns. Wow. At 22 years old and 361 days. Shout out to Fournette. I mean, like, the stats are there, folks. The stats are there. I'm thinking a team from sunny Florida ain't going to be able to hang in the cold Steel City, but they definitely proved themselves otherwise. How about some more stats? Big Ben, first NFL player in postseason history to throw 5 touchdowns and suffer a loss. Well, goddamn. AB, great game. But, you know, he might be the best receiver in the NFL, but right now he'll be watching from the comfort of his couch. So, tip of the cap to Steel City, Pittsburgh, the Steelers and their fans. Truly the better team won on that day. No looking past that. No denying it, right? Jaguars versus Patriots. There we have it. The Jaguars, I look for them to win this game. But who knows? Belichick is probably looking at game film right now, thinking about what kind of plays they run, that he needs the referees to blow inadvertent whistles on. So I'm sure Belichick is doing his thing with the videotape since he likes to spy. So let's see what concoction he could come up with for the referees to make false calls against the Jaguars. We'll definitely see. Oh boy, let's see what else do I have here on the stats thing. 45 points scored by the Jags are tied for the most allowed by the Steelers in a postseason game since 1984 against the Dolphins. And that's it. I'm just going to move on to the next game. I thought the Saints would win because it's a dome game, but hey, I failed myself because I said that Drew Brees and the Saints are a horrible road team, and he proved me right. Final score, Vikings 29, Saints 24, as Stephon Diggs scores the first game-winning walk-off touchdown in NFL postseason history. How about that? Wow. And Marcus Williams, well, your name is being splashed all over Twitter, and it's definitely not a positive look. Because you want to go head first versus waiting for the man to land, wrap him up, no timeouts left, game would be over. But now Diggs is immortalized in the annals of NFL postseason lore with his 61-yard touchdown catch. Shout out to Diggs. You did your thing. True playmaker. Congratulations. And the Vikings against the Eagles. It'll be a tough game, but I look for the Vikings to walk away with the win on this one. But hey, let's end it with some good stats, right? And speaking of stats, if you want to say statisfied, make sure you subscribe to this video. Press the button right there on your right, and on your way back, drop a thumbs up or type a comment below. I do reply to all comments. So we're just going to end it with the stats. Casey Keenum completed only one pass thrown for 20-plus yards downfield in the fourth quarter during the regular season. But he had 3 in the fourth quarter on Sunday, including the game-winning score. Well, how about that? The last go-ahead touchdown pass in the final minute of regulation of a playoff game have come against the Saints. Alex Smith to Vernon Davis in 2011 in the divisional round, and yesterday. So, talk about coming full circle. There you have it, folks. And speaking of coming full circle, I've come to the end of this video. It's time for me to do what I do best. Nothing to pop the collar. Can't pop the collar today. Nothing to celebrate. 0-4, just like the Buffalo Bills. But there's always redemption in the next round. And I'll see you there. This is your boy Lex Anderson, and I'm signing out.